Alright, so it's been a while since I last recorded a video and posted it here on YouTube. During my downtime, I've been playing a lot of this game here. I haven't beaten it once yet. I'm too indecisive over how I want to finish the game. But I figured a nice restart would be a good way to, one, start recording it and post it, and I'm trying to stick to that and do a whole series for once on my channel. I still need to get back to the ESO. I still need to get back to Remnant 2. I still need to fix my Skyrim mod list. That'd be nice. It's what a lot of you people originally saw on my YouTube. That being said, while the video goes on, please ignore my dog squeaking her toy in the background and my squeaky chair. I have yet to get WD-40, and she has to keep herself busy while I do this. So, enjoy the video. Alright, so I figured this would be a good way to go. Get the Barbarian. Couldn't really decide on a race I truly wanted to give him. I could have done like a gnome for shits and giggles, but I already have something like that running with a buddy of mine. So, to change it up, I just did a human. Funny enough, I don't really see people choosing humans for this game. Usually because they're either wanting to go as funny as they can or as strategic as they can with what they pick. But we're going for a little bit more relaxed right now. Anyway, so I took the liberty of calling him Fendrix. I don't know why. There's no reason to that name or anything, but hey, I think it sounds good. Alright. The Guardian, it don't matter. Human, there we go. Cool. And since there's not really any dialogue to this, I could talk over it. So it's been a hot minute since I posted anything, and I figured now would be a good time to try to get back into it. I finally have some time outside of just personal time. And so the goal is, I want to do a playthrough of this. I want to do a playthrough of this and, you know, just post it unedited, or maybe just some like boring stuff clipped out. I might not even clip anything out, really. Just let it play, I guess. Unless there's like a lot of boring stuff going on at the moment. on the side, I started to record with my friend. He was, we were playing the other night. Just something funny happened, and I wish I would have recorded it. And I figured I'd start and just, for that, just kind of like stitch up a bunch of like of the funnier events that happen and post them later. But for now, let's try to crank out a good part 1. I'm not gonna save scum or anything. Just whatever happens, happens. If I fail a roll, cool. If I save, cool. You know, just play it through. Play it through. This game's meant for running it multiple different ways, so why not? And now, I kind of wanted to do the Dark Urge for this. But ultimately, I decided against it for simplicity's sake. And on the other version that you'll see, like the funnier moments that I post in that collage I have with my friend, would be, you'll see a little bit of that Dark Urge stuff in there, because that's what I am running on that playthrough. It's kind of funny, I didn't record it, because I didn't start recording the playing until after, but, the Bard, when you play the Dark Urge, the Bard comes to the camp and wants to join. Well, he thought we had a really good chance at getting another party member. And then I hated to tell him I had no choice. She was going to die regardless. But I didn't get to explain that until after he was questioning me why she's dead.
Need to find a way forward.
So, that being said, that was pretty funny to watch his reaction to it, because he's never done anything involving the Dark Urge. And I wish I was recording that, but it was a while ago compared to when I started recording on it. Actually, one of the first few things you're gonna see, we are in the Underdark fighting the Duragar, or Dwagar, or however it's said. Let's see if we can get this brain real quick. Give you a nice little view of this guy here. He'd be nice to have.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
So we are going to attempt to free it. Strength's going to be our best bet. For most cases, you're typically going to build in either strength or a dexterous build. Because you're either going to have a decent dexterity, or you're going to have no dexterity.
You notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
And that's only because it affects your armor class. But for me, I have a high focus on strength, so... Well, it doesn't look like we cripple it. That's alright. It just means he's going to cause problems later. he's mad now, so. He just took damage and ran off. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go meet our first party member, or the introduction to how a party member works. Oh, I thought the cutscene was starting. My bad. Here it is.
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Ugh. My head. What is this? Ugh. Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Alright.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship.
Yep.
We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Little ugly motherfucker right there. So there's my rage right there. I don't want to waste it though, not for the coming fight.
Here we go again.
So just gonna go ahead and start making use of it.
No time to waste.
Well, making use without it.
I need to find a way forward.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's ever gonna give us anything like a similar to a long rest before we get off the ship. I know it will after, but
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
you can do some looting. Money's hard to come by at the beginning,
What path lies before me?
unless you save scum. No, I'm not worried about that one. Him though.
Seems simple enough. I feel better.
Ship will be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Okay. Then it's going to introduce us to an autosave right here. Nice, nice. And then through the rectum, or the sphincter. Looks like a rectum, dude. I'm telling you. It's gross.
Gauge machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Oh, you kidding me? There we go. Such crappy roll right there, dude. And then here's our second companion right there. Alright, and then here's these little motherfuckers.
You must be terminated.
Alright. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Do this here. Give me lacerate. There we go. Had nothing on you. Okay, over to Lae'zel. Lacerate as well. Good. And then he takes some bleed damage over time. I don't know if you see that. He's got that bleeding right there on the bottom right of that health bar. Means he'll take damage every turn until that counter is over.
Moving
And of course, they usually don't have nothing on them. Almost seems like it's a waste of time to loot the
How many hosts in these caves?
intellect devourers. Let's go ahead and pick up from this body here. Yep. Get a nice chest.
What?
I'll pick this up real quick.
Rain in a jar.
You want to see what this does? You want to see what this does? See that person? Yeah? Check this out.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Yeah, that's real nice, ain't it? There you go. Look at that mustache.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
We need to get out of here before it's melted.
Alright, so now we need to go through here. Nice little chest right here. We just picked up the key off of one of the corpses from. And then we picked up a rune we're going to slot into here to let her out. Get some gold. Get that. Nice. Pick this up as well. Fuck it. We'll take this too. Alright, let's put the rune in and we'll free her. Add her to the party before we move on.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Well, let's take a chance. Yep.
Suddenly you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Make it open. There we go. What's sad is even if you have a +1 wisdom and you roll a 1 and it adds up to a 2, you technically win. But if you pay attention, it says a 1 always fails.
You feel the
So you could have a
biomechanical
+3
brain
and still
of the
lose that.
console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point.
That's what you need in a fight.
Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let
Mm-hmm.
me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment.
Yep, grab your stupid artifact and let's go.
Finally.
Don't ask her about
Let
it.
us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She'll
She's
never
right.
tell you and she'll hate you
Lead
for
on.
it. You go this way. All have good health, so that's good. Open up the next asshole. Yep.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane Yank.
And here we go.
escape. Now.
Do
Okay.
it. We will deal with the gate after we escape.
So here's the troublesome part I wish we had that little brain for. Because he's going to help a lot in this if he can land his hits.
We need to get out of here now.
Oh, and I did not change her skills. That's a problem. It's okay. Live and learn. So we're going to go ahead, run up here.
First.
And one thing I should have done was go ahead and rage. Yeah, and that's going to help a little bit. Nothing on you, of course. A high dexterity also increases your initiative, so the farther up the line you get to start. Which, you know, that's always handy.
Path be true.
There you go. Get some damage. A little more than I was expecting. Nice. Alright, send her forward. Use Sacred Flame if we get a good hit. Yes, we can. Alright. So now we can move real quick onto the demon over here. I'm actually going to come pick this up with my barbarian. So. And then that would be his turn.
On the move.
Let's go ahead and do this.
What's the plan? Moving.
Get her close. Cast Sacred Flame. Nope, he saved. Okay. Alright. And my rage might have ended, but that's alright.
My way.
See, can we throw it? We can. Throwing's nice, and it's explosive, so.
Leave him to me.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
So nothing we can do right now, except for just a little bit of damage.
Need to stay focused.
Skip that turn, and then now. Oh, did that not light up the liquid? Alright. So I need to continue on. We're going to spawn some more enemies I need to wipe out.
Hurry before they strike.
How many rages do I get? Okay, I'm going to be on my last rage charge. Okay, and yeah, I still got some movement. Good. And this is where, you know, just picking things up come in handy. Because you can throw them for a D4 damage. Doesn't look like that did anything though. Okay. Hopefully I didn't waste that rage if I didn't deal damage. And then you see these 3 tickers. Nope. It's going to be next turn then. Let's get just a little bit closer. Actually, no. I don't want to be that close. Will I not light this up? Should light up. Yep, there it is.
Onward.
And then we could loot this Mind Flayer here. Get the Bloodstone. Give that to him.
Have to keep going.
Not enough movement. He's in range, dude. See? Get some good damage going here. I have Lae'zel jump to like right here. She won't be in the fire. So then we can start trying to hit as well.
Have to keep going.
Try to use some guiding bolt on him. Good. Solid damage. And then they're all gonna try to tag team me. He's got high AC now. See here, 15. Yeah, that's pretty good compared to them. See, now would be a better chance to use cleave. Ah, these two. Yes, they joined in. which is always lovely. Okay, so that's gonna take an action. Let's see, I'm looking, disengages in action. Shit. Okay. So let's beef up for some damage here. Knock him out. Good. Move in a little closer. Can I daze him? Yes. Good.
Concentrate.
I cannot use that anymore. What can I do? Give her some throwables here. Oh, my bad, wrong person. Throw that about there. And now those Cambions are going to start moving closer, which is going to be bad news. Very bad news. Go ahead and kill you. Okay. Alright, Lae'zel, I really need you to land a hit. Okay. That works. Alright, you. Let's go ahead with the throw. Let's use this right here.
A little help, please.
Good. You could drink this and run over here. I don't have many turns left to make this happen. Yeah, I got one more turn. One more cycle. Before I just need to leave it be. Well, he did exactly what I wanted him to do. Except for I wanted to get Lae'zel out of there. Alright. So I can bring him right here. And let's see just how lucky I can get. Alright, so second wind. Solid hit. Nice. That's so good.
I'm ready.
And then you. Ah. Of course. Alright. The further we are away, when the Cambions get close, the less of a chance they have to do anything. So it seems like we're going to get another turn out of this, which is good. Oh shit. Alright. Got a bunch of hand axes here. Alright. Here's hoping. That's solid. Alright.
At the ready.
Get him closer to the console here.
Will ascend.
Lae'zel, she don't really matter too much. We can bring her back if we really want her.
My path be true. Got to keep fighting.
Just gotta see what's gonna happen here. If I could do the 6 damage, that'd be nice.
On my way.
Okay. So I need to get out. And this is where it's gonna hurt the most. Yeah.
Death.
not take me.
Alright, so I need to get him right here next to the terminal.
Can't give up.
Alright. I can hit him with this. That would be very good. 6% chance. Nope. Okay. Alright, so hop over to Lae'zel. If I can hit him with this. No. Alright. So it looks like we need to just go ahead and get out of here. I'd hate to spend a Revivify scroll to get Lae'zel back if she does die. Yeah, and I can't have them hitting me. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and do this.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Alright. So sadly we didn't get out of there with what I wanted. So the main demon had a sword that is lit on fire. Would have been real nice to have. It's a pretty good sword that can carry you through Act 1 pretty much. But just as likely, there's a good battle axe I know of we can get as well. It's going to be later down the road, but I can get it. It'll do pretty good. And that's before even going to the mountain pass. It's something you can get in the Underdark if I remember correctly.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Yeah, so funny enough, I've played this several times. Not to completion, a single time. Yeah. I have a bad habit of restarting as soon as I feel like wanting to do something else. Do not reach for the artifact, by the way. You could lie out of it, but I believe it still affects her starting attunement to you.
How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. No, I don't recognize this place.
but anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Alright. And another thing is, you can lose your companions. Hands down, sucks.
What's inside?
But there's one guy that we can get, and he can bring them back. So I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about alchemy and trying to make potions. I don't think. You know, I'll always change my mind later.
Settlement nearby.
Which I tend to do that quite often, change my mind. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, and honestly, jump. Guys, fuck walking through the water. And then our first waypoint. You don't have to interact with them to be able to use them. As long as you stand close to it, it appears on the map. That little spiral means you got it. Okay. We can now move on into here. Typically, I have some kind of range going on, but I don't this time, so just swing for it and see what happens. I know they can tend to do a lot of damage. If you notice, the other Devourers were at 11 HP max. These are at 15. So they're slightly different. Let's go ahead and try to wear him down before he gets too close. And then we're going to go on a rage. Not that it's going to do much. Going to pick up something we can throw. Do a dagger.
Maybe I should. No, this is good.
There we go. So I'm not going to lose my rage this turn. And now they done run up close to us, which is fine. They can't do nothing this turn. They can't do anything this turn, I should say, because they dashed. So if we can concuss him, because she's not going to do the damage. Good. And then we got to hope that I can do the damage here. Cleave, lacerate would be my best bet. Thank God. So that gives us a turn not to have to worry about him. Or we were supposed to. He wasn't supposed to be able to attack. No, that's fine.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Oh, there we go. I actually got a cerebellum for once. Yeah, I never get anything off of him, so this was a nice little change of pace.
Let's have a look.
They always have some kind of throwable or gem on them. And then this chest. Now you can go this way. There's some decent stuff you can actually get out of one of these chests. But I'm going to go this way. I don't ever go this way. I feel like swapping it up sometimes. And if I remember correctly, yeah, he's right here. Okay. Thank you. Got a free health potion out of that. Those are very useful. And then we got this guy.
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Sure. I hope I succeed in this check.
There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved.
Nice.
Until you see the flash of a dagger.
I just need information. I saw you scuttling about on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm.
Tell him about the worm.
Of course.
Doesn't matter what option you
That
pick, really.
explains things somewhat.
You could
Come to
be...
think, I was
You
ready
can
to decorate
explain
the
it
ground
or
with
not,
innards.
or you could just be dumb about it.
Apologies.
Either way, you get some options later on.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Yeah, none of these matter either.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
And then, like I said, you can be dumb, you can not explain them, or you can explain them. It doesn't matter.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Okay. And then here, you can either get him to travel with you, get him to your camp, or just send him on.
You know,
Having him with
I
you
was
is
ready
good.
to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I accept. Lead on.
He can tend to grow annoying, though. You got this Mind Flayer here. You do not have to click on him and talk to him, because he's either going to end up just like he is, or he's going to end up dead. So, just go ahead. And you go home.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Can I loot him? Thank you. Move over here. Go to these goblins. They're going to have some of your first camping supplies.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Boom. Right there. That's good. That's good. And then Gale. The one you're going to love to hate. Or hate to
Punch
love.
the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it
So-
erratically, as if malfunctioning.
He comes with a very
Slightly dangerous.
difficult problem to deal with at the beginning. But don't worry, I have an idea for that. Use his hand.
Anyone?
And then pull him free and hopefully you succeed. If you don't succeed, it's no big deal. You don't have to deal with the hassle. But he is a helpful hassle to have.
That's it. Go on. Keep pulling.
So, as I'm sure you can guess by looking at him, you know, he's got some robes on.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
You saw what he come out of, so I'm sure you can guess he's a wizard. Very powerful.
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on
A
the
good
road
wizard
for
can
a while.
carry you a pretty good ways in this game, so it's definitely worth having.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Mm-hmm.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
No, not at all.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Alright. So that's good. Now that I got the base of the party, I can go ahead and start leveling up. You can go ahead and level up whenever you want. I'm just choosing to do so now. Alright, so we're going to be level 2 Barbarian, 25 health. Get a new feature here. Danger Sense. And then I'm also going to get Reckless Attack, which is very good. It could be very bad, but it's very good. She's going to go up to 17 health. She's going to get a spell slot, Divinity Charge, Turn Undead, and Invoke Duplicity. Rogue level 2. Simple. He just gets some actions that he could use as bonus actions instead. So hide, dash, and disengage. Alright, and then Gale, 8 to 14. He gets a spell slot, Sculpt Spells. Yeah. Evocation Savant. And then he gets to gain 2 more spells, which we can select here. And he can already pick a subclass. We're going to keep him in Evocation. Magic Missile is always a good one to have. And then, let's see here. Yeah, we'll do Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Okay. Now that that decision's over, we could run right up this hill and claim the 5th member. Good old Lae'zel, stuck up there.
You think it's dangerous?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guess.
And honestly,
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her
she can
lips
cause
don't
quite a
move,
problem.
Yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
And if you don't move quick enough in the story, she'll honestly try to kill the whole party and you. So I'm not sure exactly what to do here. I think I'm gonna do what's best. Nope. I failed. Okay.
No. We take it to camp. Zevlor will know what to do with it.
I don't think I really want to kill her. But I do want to send her on her way. No? I rolled a 1. I'm not doing good rolls at all.
I'm not leaving this fiend with a stranger.
Kill them.
I'm not
Your
killing
skull
anybody.
aches before you can take a step. And you are the creature. You feel her irritation and indignity. And you feel answers. She knows more about your condition.
Coward.
Let's get the creature to camp. Then we'll look into the blast.
Okay. So this is a new route I've never done before. I've never failed there, so. And I have done both kill her and take her into the party. So. Anyway, we need to go this way. I'm sure she'll be fine. Well, let's not exactly go that far. Okay. So we have a mage. She's quite a problem. Loves hold person in sleep, and then we have him.
We act now, or someone else will pick that wreck clean and leave us nothing.
Haven't seen anyone but us. It's just wilderness out here.
Alright, let's just walk in.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Give him a good old barbarian answer. Now I get good rolls.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
Alright.
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
I was fully expecting to fight. Primarily trying to push one into here. And hopefully he does not step on that. Okay, thank God. Well, before we go into here, what we can do, because we're not really going to have the time to do it after, is let's go ahead, take our first rest, and save. Got people wanting to talk already.
Go to hell.
I've never said this one.
Hold your horses. Just poorly making a point. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract. This ballet of flames invites reflection. But you're right. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Good choice. And then she wants to talk.
A quick word.
What were you two talking about? I see. I'd be careful with Gale. He's a wizard. All they care about is power. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that. Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Okay. And that should be everybody who wants to talk. Yeah, Astarion didn't have anything he wanted to say. So we'll just go ahead and rest up. Get that full rest in. It's going to give me stuff like my rage back. It's going to give any spellcasters or spell slots back. Which nobody really spent anything. But it's a good way to just make sure everything's topped off before we really start getting in the dirty. Especially since we have short rest available. And we get 2 of them. It's always best to try to use them sparingly. Just like the long rest. As long as you get supplies, you can always long rest. Short rests, you only get 2. And you'd want to use that more specifically for like a mid-dungeon type of thing. Just to keep you going. So go ahead and take advantage of the good rest while you can. That being said, though, I think we've went long enough. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.